with a child for 50 minutes virtually. Like, what do you do? Play hide and seek? I mean, I'm kidding. But please send help. What is that? Nice hair dye, Miss Barton. And I go, these kids are so rude. Welcome to A Week in the Life. Man, I'm just gonna say, this week was crazy between all the stuff that happened at the Capitol with Trump, impeach please, and just my tattoo that I'm getting, and just getting back to work after 2 weeks of off from winter break. This is gonna be a good one. You're not gonna wanna miss out. So let's dive in. I'm back to start the new year in my room. So let's have a chat. Hello, friends. Welcome back. This is going to be a week in the life about the first week back from winter break, which kind of feels like the apocalypse. Now, I will say I forgot to film yesterday. Completely forgot. I got home and went, I'm supposed to be filming a week in the life. So it's okay. We're just going to talk about how yesterday went, how the day's going, all of that fun stuff. So let's backtrack, get you up to date a little bit on my teaching situation and what's going on. So I am teaching hybrid for now. I teach my in-class kids on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, pretty full roster. And then Tuesdays is my virtual days, and then Friday is just my EBD days, so my emotionally behaviorally disturbed classes, which have come a long way. Like, we'll talk about that in a later episode. I just found out as I came back that we're turning one school in the county into a virtual hub, and so all of my virtual babies are going to be sent there in 2 weeks, so I only have 2 more classes with them, and then I don't have any more virtual kids except for the first grade class. Apparently the first grade teacher is becoming a permanent virtual teacher. So I'll still have to teach first grade virtually, but the rest I won't. So I'm going to get my Tuesdays back. Lots of lesson planning time. Could not be more excited because we can always use more lesson planning. Am I right? So anyway, so today's my virtual day. So I'm just getting ready to go on with my second group of babies. I just had fifth and I only had one kid show up. So we had a very fun time doing this awesome Kahoot that I found from another fellow music teacher. I believe it's Miss Rosenhall. I'll link her down below. She has composer or TikToker. So you have to look at a famous quote and figure out whether it's a famous composer or a famous TikToker that said it. And that was actually really fun. And I won in the last 2 questions, which my other kid that showed up was not very happy with that. I don't know why one kid only showed up. Like, what are you going to do with one kid, like, for virtual music? You know, like, you can only do so much. So we'll see where that goes. So my friend made me this cute little lanyard to use for my mask so that I stop losing my mask, which my mom also bought me a really nice music mask for Christmas. I'm really loving it. So I drop my mask like on my desk, on the other desk, because I have 2 desks, and I just never know where my mask is. So this has been a game changer. And then this is a brand new giraffe necklace that my mom bought me for Christmas because I am obsessed with all things Christmas. And then I just have my Harry Potter lantern, which I got a friend's one for Christmas and I misplaced it, so I need to find it because if you don't know already, I'm kind of obsessed with Friends. But the reason I came on here is so I want to know, are you a planner type person? Are you a paper planner, a digital planner? I actually create digital business planners for music teachers, but I am really trying my hand at paper planning this year, especially because if you don't follow Jess Massey over on Instagram or Hustle Sanely, she's amazing and she makes beautiful things like this beautiful, gorgeous planner that I'm actually using this year. Like, I'm forcing myself to become committed to using a planner because I keep buying all these planners and not using them. So that's changing today. And I've already filled out all of this stuff. And what I really love about this planner is that she has a place for habit tracking. She also has a place to put your focus 3, which I call my greater 3, and a little affirmation, things you're grateful for, and your top 3 things you want to get done for the week. And I took it upon myself to put Post-it notes of things that I'm just going to move from week to week that are always the same, like when a podcast and YouTube episode comes out, or a blog post, or when I have circus class, which I already moved to the next week because I had that yesterday. So I'm really excited to see where that's at. So I'm going to start getting some planning done right now. So like all of my kids are forgetting to come to Zoom. Oh yeah, these are my new glasses. You like? I've never been able to do that. That thing. These are my blue blocker glasses because I have to stare at a screen all day. So gotta protect the eyes. Yeah, I had one 3rd grader To be fair, I only ever have 3 third graders show up. I don't know why the third grade just doesn't show up. But one has come back to class in person. Another, she just forgot. And so I only had 1 kid. And I'm like, what do you do with a child for 50 minutes virtually? Like, what do you do? Play hide and seek? I mean, I'm kidding. But please send help. Hey y'all, having some late night musings on my couch. I know the lighting is not divine, but we will make it through. Oh my goodness, I am just so tired. Circus was great, but man, virtual teaching is just kicking my butt. But we are surviving. Luckily, 2 of my books came in because I'm reading 30 books this year. So right now I'm reading The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry by John Mark Comer. This is literally like life right now. Which, fun fact, did you know that the average iPhone user touches their phone 2,617 times a day? What is that? Seriously, I was trying to count it out. I'm going to try and count it out tomorrow. It's probably not going to actually happen. But, man, it's just been a crazy day. I am just exhausted. I'm going to make sure to vlog tomorrow. But this girl is just done, you know? Gotta go. Also, The Bachelor came back tonight, and I'm all about that. I was not a Bachelor or Bachelorette fan. I swore I would never watch them ever, but then my best friend, right before Hannah Brown's season, so about 2 or 3 seasons ago, was like, you have to watch The Bachelorette, I'm obsessed. And I watched it, and now I'm obsessed. And I was also really happy that there was only a week break in between Tayshia's season and Matt's season, because I just could not wait. And I'm excited for Bachelor in Paradise. I love the trashy TV shows, y'all. I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm about to go into Circus. I don't know about you, but if you're a YouTuber, do you ever have to like set a reminder for yourself to like film like during week in the life and stuff? Because I've been forgetting this whole week, so it's gonna turn into like half of a week in the life, whatever. But let's do this thing. Good morning. Oh my goodness, I am so tired. I wish this week was over already. I woke up late today. I have not been sleeping well this week. I am just not transitioning back well. Between that and everything that happened yesterday at the Capitol, which you know, that wouldn't have happened if it was Black people. So it's just aggravating because I'm ready for this all to be over. And I'm honestly a little scared for Biden and stuff on Inauguration Day. Like, I would actually be kind of worried about him. So yeah, I'm just praying for this nation, hoping it gets better. But with that, it's time to go into work. Good morning. Another day, another dollar. Am I right? I can't believe I said that. Anyway. That's the bell reminding me that I only have 10 more minutes of sweet freedom before my kids walk into the door. So I'm actually excited. I do a musical viewing with 5th grade every year, and I just decided to ease back into the new year with that now. So we are currently watching Singing in the Rain. That is always the one I choose for 5th grade, and I use Mrs. King's resource for that. I'll post it down below. But I have them watch it, and they fill out this questionnaire as it's going, so that they're actually having to pay attention to the movie, and they actually really enjoy it. Like, when I had to stop it at the end of class the other day, they were like, no, we need to know what happens next. Like, they were actually really invested in it. But I typically show 5th grade Singing in the Rain. 4th grade is 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, which if you haven't seen that, it's amazing. And then I have only done it with them so far. I want to do it with every grade level, like show them a musical a year just to like build up their classical knowledge, you know, of like all that. But I'm still trying to figure out which videos I would show to what, because like there's so many good videos. Plus, Singing in the Rain I wanted to see, so that's kind of why I made 5th grade watch it 3 years ago, because I wanted to see it and I love it so much. But yeah, so that's the plan for 5th. And then we're using a virtual field trip ski lodge for first and kinder that I got from Jess over at Music and Motivate. So I'll post that down there as well. And they've really been enjoying that as well. So I have a lot of other stuff to get prepped. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, it's the end of the day, and let me tell you what just happened in Caroline. I had one of my kids come back. I hadn't seen them since March because they were online, and they came back in January, and it was a group of 3 of them. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys are back. And the youngest one goes, oh, no, Miss Barton, your hair, no, like referring to my hair dye color. And then she realizes she's being rude and goes, I meant nice hair dye, Miss Barton. And I go, kids are so rude. Good morning, fam. I don't know how we made it to Friday. I woke up super late. So I am using, did you know on your iPhone alarm that you can do the little wake alarm thing where you can set the amount of time you want to go to sleep? And it'll tell you, like, if you want to get 6 hours of sleep, it'll tell you what time you need to go to sleep and wake up by. And it'll put your phone into do not disturb mode for the whole night. And then the alarm wakes you up, and it's not like that blaring alarm. It starts really soft, and then it gradually starts to build. So you wake up to like that build up. And I've been doing that the past 2 days, which has been really great. But I'm just struggling getting up. So it was rough. But I got my Friday Starbucks pick me up. But I don't actually like coffee, and I hate chocolate. I know, weird. Anyway, they don't have pumpkin spice anymore because it's January, and they don't. So I decided to try the toasted grande white chocolate peppermint mocha, and I had my qualms about it. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like that. It's going to be too sweet. It's really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. So now I have to get ready for Friday. I only have 3 classes on Friday. I have my 2 EBD classes and my first grade class, which they're adorable. Which EBD, we just had EBD units for the first time last year, and that was really stressful. I didn't know what I was doing with them. I felt like I would never have a relationship with them. They were just, it was a nightmare. And so I was really scared going into this year for that. And we actually have a really good relationship. Like, they all like me. They're still squirrely as heck, like, don't get me wrong. And it's still insanely hard to lesson plan for them. But they like me. And so, sometimes you just have to take that, because we forget that building relationships as teachers is like a hella important. So yeah, it's just been really great getting to finally build those connections with them and like let them realize like, oh, their music teacher like genuinely loves them, which I do. So it's just been really great. Thank goodness Friday is done. Oh my gosh, I am just sitting here finishing up my lesson plans for next week. I do monthly lesson planning now, so I'm really just inputting it into the actual lesson plan document because I have to submit my lesson plans in this shared Google Drive folder for my principal and my admin to see. So I'm just doing that right now. I also had a little bit of time to finish updating or editing 2 TPT products. So I am in the process of finishing making a Trello bundle for all different types of boards for a teacherpreneur business. So I have one for blogging, for podcast right now, and for clip art and fonts. I'm working on a launch one, an email one, all of these different ones in the mix. And so not all of the previews were exactly the same, and that really bothered me, so I fixed that. But now I am working on my lesson plans. I'm trying to do some meter stuff with first grade and like start to focus, on like strong beat, weak beat, all of that sort of stuff. So that's what we're doing with first grade right now. And I'm gonna get back to work. See you in a bit. For the end of the day on Friday, that is really not that big of a mess. Like, I'm a neat freak, but this is impressive, y'all. Also, I have to state for the record really quick. Does it bother you when like other teachers or janitors come in and they're like here to talk to you or something, and then they just start playing your instruments without asking? Because that really grinds my gears like a lot. I wouldn't go into your office and like just start picking up your stuff, your pencils, and playing on your keyboard or, all that stuff. Like, good morning, it's Saturday. Today is a busy day. I'm teaching a full intro to aerial circus class. It normally only has like 4 people. It has 8 today. And then I get to have a little bit break at home, and then I have flying trapeze practice, and then I'm getting my new tattoo. Gonna take you along for the journey. Y'all, today has been like a very receiving day. It has just been so good. So I've been trying to really work on my money mindset this year and just my mindset in general in order to think that I'm going to have like a super successful business and all of these things, because last year was really rough and I definitely held myself back from a lot of success. this year is not disappointing. Like today alone, I had my circus class today. Normally like 3 or 4 people show up out of 8. Today I had a full class and I had an extra person come in case somebody canceled because she sad she missed out in time. Nobody canceled. So she just observed. But then she came up to me afterwards and she wanted to take private lessons with me on silks, which I was like, yes, so I'm so excited for that. And then within that same session, a mom and daughter wanted me to teach them ukulele because they know that I'm a music teacher, so that's more success. Like literally, if you are just manifesting and having that mindset of like money's going to come to me, money flows easily, like I can be successful at all that stuff, it will happen for you. And I just I'm so excited. I'm so excited about where this is going, about my new teacher productivity business, which I don't know if I mentioned that on here or not, but I shifted my Rainy Blue Barton account over to, which is my personal account, over to like teacher productivity mentor stuff, which productivity is just my jam anyway. So I'm really excited to see where that goes with some courses, some business and stuff. Like today I've been working on a TPT seller launch workflow Trello board. So like basically it streamlines your entire launch runway process from start to finish with like to-do lists and checklists for pre-launch, launch, and post-launch. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to put the link below. It's going to be really great. I also have a blogging template, a podcast template, and a clip arts and fonts inventory template for now. But I am making them for every single thing that you could possibly imagine for your business if you're a teacherpreneur. So super excited for that. With that, I'm going to put on my work glasses and get back to work. Hey guys, so this is the end of the week in the life video. I got my new tattoo last night, which I'm still in my pajamas, so don't judge, but oh my gosh, I love it so much. If you don't know what that is, it's where the wild things are. And the reason I got the monsters are we words underneath, it's actually because that's a song that I wrote back in college, and I wrote it during like one of my like darkest times in life, and it was like a really deep sentimentality meaning to me. So I just thought that it matched so well, which is why I got the monster with it. But I love it so much. Hurts like a bee because I forgot how much shading hurts like a lot. Yeah, I don't want to make this video any longer because you've got places to do, things to be. I said that the wrong way. But anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video. We're going to go on many more music teacher shenanigans together in the future. So if you're interested in taking along to that, make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the little bell notification ringer so that you don't miss when new videos come onto this channel. But it's time to go grocery shopping and it's Sunday scaries time. So I'll see you all next week. Bye guys.